Hey Scrubbers, it's Vanessa here, and today I have a layout for Color Rush Studios, and I thought I would start it out by showing you what I'm going to do off camera, and then I'll come back and we can put the layout together. So this is the May kit. This one is using the Pink Fresh, or not Pink Fresh, the Simple Stories Pink Lemonade collection, and I'm focusing definitely on the strawberries in this collection. I love this collection. It is so fun, and so many fun elements were in this kit. Like, I'm using a lot of the acrylics, some of the wood veneer, the gorgeous little strawberries. So yeah, super fun. I love all the touches in this kit. I have two photos, so as you can see, definitely why I'm using the strawberry. So these are my photos. I have just matted them on white cardstock, and so I'm going to be using those on my page. I am going to use this for my title, which is from the acrylic kit, and it is Berry Sweet. And I'm also going to use the thicker, so it'll be thickers with my title as well. So yeah, if you haven't subscribed to this kit and you want to grab it, I do believe it's still available. This will go up at the end, practically the end of the month, so go and check it out. I'm not sure if they'll still be available, but in the description box below you'll see a link to the shop. If you are buying things just a la carte, so if you want just these gorgeous puffy strawberries or the templates for the stitching or wood veneer or anything like that, you can always use 10 Vanessa. That will get you 10% off. It just doesn't work on the kits. Yeah, so little spiel, that was it. So off camera, I'm going to take these two dies. I believe these are from Echo Park, and they're just a square stitch. And so I'm going to take these two. This one is, I want to say, is like a 3.5, and this is probably, let's see, this is a 3x3. Yeah, 3x3, so 3x3 and 3x5 square. So I'm going to take, and with the smaller square, I'm going to cut some squares out of the two strawberry papers, and then out of the large one, I'm going to use this pink polka dot and this green. So obviously I'm focusing on the strawberries and the pinks and reds and greens that are in this collection. I have a piece of white cardstock that I'm going to use for my base, and I have cut the center out of that paper, which is the other side of the strawberries here. So I'm using that to frame my layout. And so I'm going to do this part off camera. I will probably mat my photos as well with some of this pattern paper as well. We'll see, I might do that off camera, and then when I come back, we'll speed up the video and put this layout together. Okay, so I have all of my squares cut, and I did put them together in the order that I wanted them to go, and I ended up putting the ink down on the top set of squares. So now I'm going to mirror the same concept here on the bottom. So I just traced out really roughly where the papers were, so I would know where to start and stop the ink colors. And I picked two ink colors from the new 49 and Market inks that were released. So I have this green. I showed it and I can't remember the name. But if you want to know the names, you can either go back or leave me a comment and I will let you know. But basically I am going to add some ink to the green, to where the sort of green backed pattern papers are, and then the red to the pinky red pattern papers. So just a little bit of mixed media-esque kind of look to this page. You don't see a ton of this, as you can tell from the top. You really don't see a lot. It mostly gets covered up because obviously I'm also going to add embellishments and photos. So a lot of this will not be seen, but I do like that it kind of peeks out around. And so before I go ahead and glue down my squares, I am going to do some splatters with the two ink colors. So I put out some red first, And then I'm going to go ahead and do the green, and because these are water resisting inks, kind of like the oxides, I actually blot up some of this so it almost looks like it has like a distressed oxided kind of look to it. Some of the splatters still show, but then some of them just pick up the color, so you can kind of see it. I really like the fun texture that it kind of brings, so you'll see that here when it comes back, and I pull up the paper. See how it's kind of taken out some of the ink, almost like a distress ink kind of look, and I do really like that. So here I am just making sure that I have the pattern papers where they're going to go, and so here you see I've gone ahead and glued everything down, and so at this point the base of my layout is done, and I'm going to start the embellishing. To start the embellishing, I am going to take this frazzle. It is the black polka dot frazzle, and I'm going to use it on the top and bottom, and I'm going to string it across those 4 squares, and I'm going to tie a knot in each end, and then for the one at the bottom I'm going to use the fun tag, the wooden tag that all of the frazzles actually came wrapped with this tag, and so I'm going to use that here because of course it has a strawberry, and my cake, or my photos, are of the cake that I made for my daughter when she was going through her strawberry shortcake phase. She had all the strawberry shortcakes and lots of their play sets and whatnot, and she loved strawberry shortcakes, so I created this birthday cake for her one year, and so I thought all of these fun strawberry pattern papers and elements from this kit would be kind of perfect to document that cake. So that's what you see me doing here. I've gone ahead and I've made that the 2 knots and glued down the ribbon at the top, and now I'm going to do the same thing here at the bottom. At first I wasn't sure if the side with the tag, if I was going to add a knot to the end, but I do end up adding one, and then I'm just going to fiddle with this a little bit. It's a bit hard to get it to stay flat because it keeps wanting to move, so I'm going to try to get it glued down, and then I will go off camera and add more adhesive down off camera because like I said, it needs just a little bit of extra to keep it all in place. Normally I don't leave this gluing in and on camera, but I did for at least part of this. But now my ribbon is down at this point, and it's time to take all of these fun embellishments. I mainly stick to using the wood veneer and the acrylics. My title is going to be that berry sweet acrylic, and then I am going to spell out the word birthday, as you can see right here, with the thickers that came in this collection. And so I am mainly going to use these sort of textural and dimensional elements that came in the kit that were all strawberry related, and I'm going to use very few of the stickers. So while I'm putting my embellishment clusters down, you'll see that I'm using all the different strawberries, so like the foam ones, the shaker, the acrylic. I end up taking a few of these out because there was just a few too many. So I will have more strawberries to use for another layout, but you'll see that here in a sec when I come back. At this point, how you see the layout, where everything is landing, that's where I'm going to glue it down. The only difference is I'm going to take away a few pieces, and that birthday is going to actually move up on top of that ribbon, so it's like a shelf. So there you see I've edited it down a little bit and added the birthday on top of the ribbon, and now I'm just going to go to the sticker sheet and use a couple of stickers here that are just going to go on top of my photos, just again to add a little bit of something on top of the photos. And as you can see at this point, you don't see a ton of that mixed media that I added, but it just peeks out and just adds a little bit of dimension. And I really do love that. So pretty much those are all the stickers I'm going to grab. And now at this point, I'm just looking to see if I wanted to add anything else, but we are going to call this one done. So still photos are coming up. Don't forget to check the description box down below for the links. And with that, guys, I will catch you on the next one. Have a great day, everybody. Bye-bye.